Welcome to In the Glow. I'm Desiree Stordahl, the Senior Research and Education Manager here at Paula's Choice. And today we have a special guest with us. This is Julie. Her Instagram handle is at PDXBeautiful. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
She is an esthetician, a skin expert, and a longtime fan of Paula's Choice. Also somebody who has sensitive skin in particular, which is going to be something we're going to chat about a lot today. So those of you who have issues with sensitivity, we're going to give you some tips, some of Julie's favorite products, some of our products that are specifically geared towards sensitive skin. And so you have normal to dry, sensitive skin.
Yes.
Has that always been your skin type, or when you were a teenager, did you have acne or anything else like that?
I did suffer from acne, and as an adult, I had a bout of cystic acne. But my skin's always been more on the sensitive side.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a little bit more oily. Now I'm a little bit more dry as I'm getting older.
Something else that Julie and I were chatting about before the show started is that, you know, even with her sensitive skin, she can use products like retinol. It's just about learning the right cadence. So for you, what do you do?
For me, I started off very, very slowly, using very low percentages of retinol or even vitamin C or BHA, AHA, just starting off really, really just small amounts and very, very slowly. And also buffering is a good idea. So I love to use the hydrating toner and before I use my BHA, just so I can get a little bit of that buffer so my sensitive skin doesn't get irritated. My biggest thing is I've got sensitive skin that's irritated by certain things, like one fragrance is a big one. Synthetic fragrances and essential oils is why I really love, not only these 4 products, but I love so many products from Paula's Choice, just because you can just understand the skin and know what it needs, and she's giving you all of the products. And like I said, I could pick and choose. I don't have an issue with irritation or anything on my skin.
Another thing we found out is that you didn't yet know about our Calm line, which probably means a lot of you guys out there don't.
I did not know.
Calm is specifically formulated for sensitive skin. So, we've taken out any of the normally ingredients that could possibly cause a trigger for most people. So, or not most people, but some people. So, maybe whereas we have some products with retinol in our regular line, in our Calm line, we don't, because we just know that that can be an ingredient that some people are sensitive to. We've also loaded every formula up with non-fragrant plant extracts that have these soothing anti-inflammatory properties to them. So you're getting ultra gentle, but still really effective products for healthy skin, for younger looking skin, for glowing skin. Within the Calm line, there is a range for normal to dry skin and a range for normal to oily skin. So you have your options there. The sunscreens are mineral sunscreens within our Calm line, just because people with sensitive skin tend to do best with a mineral sunscreen. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, we had a question about vitamin C and the C15 booster specifically. Is there a potential for that to cause any reactions of like redness in the skin?
If you're sensitive to vitamin C, that high concentration can do it for you. And like Julie said, she's actually somebody who is a little bit sensitive to vitamin C. Have you ever used our C15 booster?
I do.
And you can use it.
I can use it. Again, I do buffer it with a hydrating product on top, just so it kind of cuts down a little bit on the irritation, but you can definitely get a little bit red or flushed with it. Just, making sure that you're taking it really slow and maybe only doing it in certain areas at first, just to see how you're going to react to it.
And if it's one of those things that's continually giving you problems, then it might not just be the right product for you, and that's why we have the best return exchange policy at Paula's Choice. So call our customer service agents. They can get you hooked up with a different type of product that can still treat the same things you're looking for, just with a different ingredient.
Somebody just got the niacinamide booster. Is it safe to use daily as a beginner who has sensitive skin, or should they just try it weekly?
I would say start off, because you have particularly sensitive skin, I would say start off once or just twice a week. It's not an ingredient that's particularly sensitizing for people, but I can never say for certainty with somebody with sensitive skin what's going to set their skin off and what's not. So it actually can help with some signs of inflammation for some people, so it shouldn't be a problem, but I would just say be cautious at first, since you know you have that skin type. Have you ever used that product?
I have, and I do get flushed. The flushed kind of redness a little bit. It does dissipate, so don't, like, if you start getting red, don't freak out. Niacinamide can make you a little flushed, but definitely start out really, really softly on the skin and buffer.
Buffer.
I'm always about buffering if you've got sensitive skin. And don't be afraid to say, I'm going to try a vitamin C, or I'm going to try a retinol or BHA. Even though you do have sensitive skin, we all need those ingredients for our skin to be healthy.
What are some products or ingredients that specifically help take down redness?
Licorice helps, green tea, tons of the plant extracts that we use. Almost every plant extract we use has mutual properties of antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. They kind of go hand in hand. So you really can't go wrong when you see, you know, like even resveratrol on the ingredient label. The plant oils in our oil booster, there's jojoba, apricot, sunflower. All of those are really soothing for skin as well. So just as many as you can get, because there's not really just like one best key anti-inflammatory. Omegas are really good, the omega-3, 6, and 9s. We have our omega serum and our omega moisturizer that are very calming for skin.
How do you treat hyperpigmentation when you have sensitive skin?
Do you have particular hyperpigmentation?
I do.
tips?
That's my biggest concern, other than just fighting the aging process. But sunscreen is your best friend for that. I do have hyperpigmentation and freckles. I'm a natural redhead, and I are prone to getting the freckles, and it's a big concern of mine. And yeah, so the vitamin C would be my one of my tips, and layering in an AHA or a BHA into your routine. It's going to help to slightly fade those.
Yeah, it helps with the cell turnover, and
Yeah.
it can do a lot, even just kind of exfoliating off that
Absolutely.
top dead layer that's hanging on to
It's
the
going to
discoloration.
look a lot less dull.
Yeah. Okay, guys, well, that has wrapped up our time for today. We loved taking your questions, and as always, please write in and let us know what other topics you'd like us to cover. Julie, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me, and I'm really excited to do this with you today and to answer some questions regarding my sensitive skin.
Awesome. Well, I know our sensitive skin fans enjoyed it. See you guys next time.
Bye.